guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you all here with me today. First of all, Happy New Year. I hope that 2018 is going to be a wonderful year for everybody watching. For my returning viewers, thank you. I really appreciate you sticking with me throughout the past year. I appreciate all of your likes, your comments. It really does mean a lot to me. And for new viewers who have found me here, I'm very happy that you stumbled across my video here on YouTube, and I hope that the messages resonate. And if they do, please feel free to like, share, and hopefully subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Now today's reading will be a 10-card Celtic cross, right? Focusing on the energy surrounding each of the signs for the month of January 2018. I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck for the main reading. Pulling 10 cards plus one additional card from the bottom of the deck is the overall energy for the month. And then I pulled two additional guidance cards from the Soul's Journey deck by James von Praagh and the Soulful Woman guidance card deck. Okay, so I pulled two additional ones just for extra messages for the month of January. Just a couple of things before we get into the reading quickly. The 2018 overview readings, they're up for all of the signs. So please do go, watch your video, watch your sun sign, but I also suggest watching your moon sign and your rising sign. That way you will have a really, a better idea of what is coming up for you throughout the year. Sometimes some of the messages won't resonate in one of the videos, but then when you watch, all three together, you really get a better picture of what's coming up for you. So those are posted. For Virgos watching out there, I really do apologize. Apparently at the beginning of the video for Virgo, the 2018 overview video, I think I'd immediately finished recording Aquarius, and then I stopped and I meditated on Virgo, shuffled, and I guess I had Aquarius on my mind. I kept saying Aquarius instead of Virgo, but it was for Virgo, that reading. So I edited and I uploaded the video. So I apologize for that, Virgo. Sorry about that. Okay, so continuing on. Again, the messages in the videos, in all of my videos, they are general, right? I do obviously focus on each sign as I meditate, and the reading is for that particular sign, but there are many people with many different situations, right, watching the videos. The only way that you can really get a good personalized, look at what's going on in your life is to get a private reading with me. If you're interested, you can take a look at my site. There you'll find all the information about the readings that I offer, as well as pricing. My site is changingphasestarot.weebly.com, or you could email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com. Okay, and one last thing, I will be putting out for the full moon at the beginning of January. I'll be doing so in the next couple of days. I'll be posting a full moon special reading for this new full moon of the first super moon of the year. And I'll also be doing my giveaway that I do. So it will be a drawing for a one-card reading. I will post a separate video for that explaining exactly what you need to do. But if you're interested, just follow the instructions and you'll be entered in a drawing to win a free reading with me. Just something that I like to do at each full moon, and it's just my way of giving back to everybody who watches me. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and enough talking. Let's get into your reading. See you in a minute. Hi Gemini, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your January 2018 reading. As you can see, I've already laid the cards out here, and that's really just to try to save some time. I'm doing my best to keep the readings around 30 minutes, so I've been meditating and shuffling and pulling the cards and laying the spread off camera for all of the signs, so that's why I already see them here. And go ahead and lower the camera so we can get into the reading. So you have, as the overall energy for the month of January, you have Major Arcana number 1, the Magician. So powerful energy for this first month of the year. The magician he has all of the tools that he needs to manifest, to bring about, whatever it is that he wants, right? So he sort of harnesses the power of the universe. He has, you see that he has all of the elements here. So he uses, all of the elements. So he has the cup, the wand, the pentacle, the sword, and he harnesses all of this, um, and uses the power of the universe to manifest dreams and desires. So this is all about you really feeling very powerful, you having everything at your fingertips to bring about whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you wish. And obviously, this will play out in different ways for different people, depending on what your wish is, what you're going after, what your goal is. But this is a very powerful card to have for the first month of the year. Now let's take a look at the center of your reading. You have Major Arcana number 6, the Lovers. So the Lovers card, it can be a couple of different things. It can be a head or heart decision, right? Sometimes when the Lovers card appears, it speaks of, a decision that might be a little difficult, and it's, going with either a head or a heart on a situation. So there could be a decision at play here, and it's at the center of the reading. But it also has to do with, a very strong connection between you and another person. Again, this doesn't have to be romantic in nature, although, we usually think of the Lovers card as, the soulmate card, as that very deep connection with another person. But it could be, a friendship, it could be a partnership. But we typically think of the Lovers card as a very, deep, loving relationship. You see that the two people, they're actually joined by this red, the red ties. The doves have sort of encircled them with this red tie, and so they've been bound together. So it sometimes it's thought of as being sort of a religion, not a religion, like a marriage ceremony, something along those lines, like a ceremony, or so it could be a marriage, it could be, for some people it could be, or it could just be, you having this very strong, deep relationship with another person. And it's crossed by the Ace of Wands. Okay, the suit of Wands has to do with, usually we think of it as the day-to-day activities or matters that we deal with in life. So it's the work that we do. It has to do with our creativity as well. It has to do with our ambition, our drive, our creativity in, doing whatever it is that we do, right? The job that we do. And aces are always yes cards, first of all. Aces are also sort of divine offerings. So these are, this is very spiritual energy. This is a divine offering for some type of, could be a new creative venture, could be a new job opportunity, could be a new partnership. I mean, if you're partnering up with somebody with the Lovers card, and this connection with the other person, this could be a new creative venture that comes in, right? But whatever it is, it's a yes. So, when the aces appear, if there's a question that you're looking for the answer on, the answer will be yes with the Ace of Wands, because this is divinely blessed. It's a very positive message with the Ace of Wands card. Now, the Moon card appears at the foundation of your reading. So this is another Major Arcana card. This is number 18 in the Major Arcana. And the Moon typically speaks of hidden things that we need to uncover or discover. Could have something to do with, we do have 2 full moons in the month of January, right? We have the full wolf moon that comes up. That's a super moon coming up on the 1st, 2nd of the month. And then there's another full moon at the end of January, which is a blue moon. So there could be something to do with, or the full moon might play into whatever this uncovering of, information, or getting more information about a certain situation. The moon is also the card of dreams. It's the card of our subconscious, our psychic abilities, intuition. So this might be you, tuning in or using your intuition. If there's a decision to be made with the Lover's card, the head of heart decision, it's you really, using your intuition to help you decide or figure out what the answer is to this. But it's important to remember that as well, the moon, whereas the sun card shines its light and clarifies, right, brings clarity to situations, the moon casts shadows. So there's a, the sense of something being hidden. There's something that we can't fully see. So the moon doesn't fully illuminate our path, which is why we need to rely on our instincts to kind of, find our way or figure things out. The moon also has to do with fears and, needing to move past fears in order to, move on spiritually with our journey. So you could be receiving messages, in your dreams. I would suggest keeping a dream journal, jotting down, if you do wake up and in the morning, remember something that you had in your dream the night before, write it down. Or there might be messages coming in through signs, synchronicities, things like that. In the past position, you have the King of Cups. King of Cups is also an intuitive figure, right? Because again, we have the suit of Cups here, which has to do with our emotions. It has to do with our feelings, but it also has to do with intuition, right? Psychic abilities. And we know that when court cards appear in a reading, they can either be people that we are dealing with that might be quite significant during that time period, or they could be just, situation or event that we're dealing with, or they could be us taking on the energy of the King of Cups. But also kings and queens, they're the ones who have really mastered their suit. So thinking about the King of Cups, he would be somebody who has mastered the suit of cups. So he is a very loving individual. He's a very wise and patient individual. He's somebody who keeps his emotions quite balanced, right? He's very fair. He's smart, right? But he really, he's more harmonious and compassionate and loving, than anything else. And you see that there's also the moon on this card. So there might be something with the full moon, although this card appears in the past position. So this could have been you dealing, with this King of Cups individual. If it is, he's typically an older water sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be male. We know in these readings they're not gender specific, so male or female. But that would be either a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual. Possibly you've been dealing with this person, or you have been, maybe in the past you were taking on the energy of this King of Cups and, dealing with a certain situation in a fair manner, or treating somebody with compassion, using your intuition. Again, the intuition comes in here. And what you have crowning your reading, so the message from your higher self, is the Two of Pentacles. So there's another two, right? We have this Two of Pentacles, which deals with it's balance, but it's also about juggling, right? And you see how the woman here, Pentacles energy, has to do with the material realm. So it has to do with the jobs that we do, the money that we're paid for the jobs that we do, the material possessions that we accrue using this money. So our homes, the material things, the tangible things in the material realm, as well as education. And you see how she's on point, wearing like these point ballet shoes, but she's managing to juggle the two coins there. So this could be you, juggling different areas of your life. This could be you juggling your career with your home life. It could be, juggling your school life with your work. It could be you juggling finances. I mean, coming out of the holiday season. I mean, the holiday season for some people, quite a lot of people, can be a stressful time, end up spending maybe more than what you should have. And so you might be, worried about, or what's on your mind is balancing things, keeping things balanced, actually juggling your finances, making ends meet, right? Paying the bills. So it can be, different things for different people, obviously, but it's all about being able to do it. You see that she is being able to, so she's balancing it, which is difficult, but she is capable of doing it, right? And so she's adapting, right? She's able to adapt and has the ability to kind of go with the flow, and whatever life throws at her, she's juggling it here. So that's also a message that goes along with the Two of Pentacles. What you have coming up in the future position is the Page of Pentacles. So more earth energy, but pages bring in news, right? And the page is usually, it's the messenger in the of the court cards. It's the youngest of the court cards. So this could be, it could be a child of yours. It could be you dealing with a younger earth sign, male or female, and usually this is immature energy, so we think of it being sort of a teenager or early 20s, it's young energy. If it is, it would be either a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn individual. And this person is very honest, right? Is hardworking. And even though he or she is quite, is younger, is more mature, there's somebody who really is about, they're about manifesting dreams, reaching goals. They're a little, she looks like she's not really that concerned. She's sitting up in the tree, she's playing the mandolin. It doesn't look as if she's really, that concerned about pentacles, about the material things. But it, she is this young energy. She's enthusiastic. She's confident, and she loves learning. So this could be, and pages bring in these new things. They bring in messages, right? So she's all about manifesting her dreams and reaching goals. So this could have something to do with school, going back to school, this new, maybe you receive notification that you're going to, or that you were accepted at school, at a university, or, a college or a community college. And so you're going to be starting up with those classes. This could be news of a new job offer coming in. This could be, especially coming out of the feeling as though you've been juggling things. This could be a new job offer coming in for you here. But whatever it is, I mean, it's positive, and it's, new things coming in. So you have the Ace of Wands, which is new, the Page of Pentacles, which is new, and then you appear in the reading as Temperance. So this is Major Arcana number 14, the Temperance card. And this is a card that speaks of balance. This is a card that speaks of moderation. There is a certain waiting also that is kind of attached to this card, because it tells you that everything happens in divine timing, not in our own timing. So this might be you, sort of needing to kind of surrender and accept the fact that things do happen in divine timing. If there's something new coming in here, because I say with the, needing to wait and patience for this card, because what you have in your surroundings is the Eight of Wands. And this is really fast-paced energy, right? The Eight of Wands is, it can be completing a project, it can be reaching a milestone or a goal, but it can also be just, taking decisive action, doing something, taking care of something very quickly, messages coming in, like fast-paced, back and forth messages. So if this is something to do with, communication about going back to school, it's the back and forth, online, sending the emails, sending the text messages, doing the online back and forth with the people at the university. Or if this is a job, or a job offer coming in, the back and forth with HR, with the people, who are responsible for hiring. So this is a very, push, rush sort of fast-paced energy. And then there's you with this finding the balance and, very having moderation and, waiting for the divine timing. So it's kind of two almost opposing energies going on here. So, the message that I'm getting from the two cards together here is, if there is something that's coming in very quickly that has to do with, this Page of Pentacles, there might be some type of delay possibly, but it's all in divine timing. So, try to remain as calm as possible. Try, if there's like a setback, it is only temporary and it is for your own good with the Temperance card. And then the last two cards that you have in your hopes and fears position, you have the Six of Wands. You actually have two sixes. So Six of Swords as your hopes and fears, and Six of Wands as your outbound energy. So the energy as you leave the month of January. So beginning with the Six of Swords, this is a transition card. This is a card, Swords energy has to do with our thoughts, right? It's cerebral energy, it's our intellect, it's how we communicate. But it's a transition card because it typically speaks of leaving behind, a difficult situation, heading towards a new situation that's going to, bring you greater happiness. Even though there's some, slight reluctance, a little sadness surrounding this, leaving something behind, you know that you're leaving behind the choppy waters and heading into calmer waters. So, you've turned your back on something here and you're heading, and I do see with the Ace here and the Page here, there is new energy. And then we have the Magician manifesting over here throughout the whole month. So, it seems as though you're leaving something behind, but it's something for your own good. And you have, the outbound energy is the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory. It's also the card of recognition. So, again, going back to the Page of Pentacles card, which is sitting next to it here, there could be some type of recognition. You could be, if you've gone out for a promotion or been applying for jobs, this could be your resume standing out from the rest, you receiving, or you being acknowledged, you being recognized by those people. If this is you at university, it's your application standing out from the rest. So it's you being victorious, you standing out from the rest of the crowd in some way, and it's a card of victory. So we have a victory card here. You have a yes card with the Ace of Wands crossing your Lover's card in the center of the reading, and then you have you as the Magician manifesting and making it all happen. So, I would say that it looks like a very good start to the year for you here, right, Gemini? So let's take a look at your two oracle cards. The card from the Soul's Journey deck by James Van Praagh is Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And the card from the Soulful Woman deck is Friendship. And it's card number 19. And it says, I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. Okay, so beginning with the Love card, this card says, you are love. It is your inherent vibration. The obstacles and challenges of the physical dimension attempt to trick you into thinking that there are other ways to view life. But there is only one way that is natural to your being, love. This card simply reminds you that your soul is made of God's pure divine vibrational force of love, and that you need to bring this awareness to bear on every aspect of your life and being. Love is a healing energy. All anxiety and drama cannot exist in the aura of love. Most souls have come back upon this earth to learn, accept, and utilize this harmonic force and to see its effect upon their lives. It is your time to remind others of the strength of their own power of God and assist them in knowing fully that love is the most powerful element in the universe. It builds, fortifies, and strengthens even the most lost person. When we live in the power of love, then and only then will we know truth. True love is the spiritual link between us and God. It will guide our footsteps through the conflicts of the material world and will cleanse our hearts of unwanted facets of the human personality. And you have the Lover's card at the center of your reading. So interesting that you have the Love card that came out as the as the additional guidance. Now, the other card is card number 19, Friendship. This card says, I send blessings and appreciation for the gift of friendship to all those people that have been there for me, for the low-key, constant, reliable, beautifully ordinary presence each one shares with me. These friends are part of the loving fabric that is woven into the essence of my being. I carry them in my heart with love. I give thanks for the strengths and gifts friends bring to my life, their wise words and integrity, their compassion, their quirky humor, and their love. I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. So, beautiful messages that came through for you this month, Gemini. I do hope that the messages have benefited you in some way. I thank you for joining me for the reading. I look forward to reading for you again next month. And just know that I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful January 2018. Bye for now.